Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. Well, if you like free-flowing offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
I tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Towns against Leonard. From downtown. And it's Towns missing. Leonard with the ball. To the paint. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Man, how about that find by Leonard to a wide open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Timberwolves on offense. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin. Get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Now Conley. After Westbrook's missed three, it's Edwards on the wing. 6 to shoot. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
So it's the Timberwolves now. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hands it from downtown.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Westbrook kicks to Morris. Zubac with the screen for Morris. Outside Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Outside Conley. The pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
Yeah, Kevin, he knows they're playing a team with big finishers that can swing momentum with a dunk and really get going with those highlight reel plays. Because of that, he said they're going to have to collapse the lane on defense and try to turn this team into a jump shooting one. We'll see who wins that battle, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Now Westbrook, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. From deep, George, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Boy, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Edwards against George. Over in the corner, Conley. Off target with his three.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Leonard, the pass to Zubac. 1:15 left to play in the first. Clock at 6. Leonard kicks to Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Oh, Morris in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Conley against Westbrook. Pass to George. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Westbrook passes to Zubac. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The kick out to Towns. Jacks up a 3. Morris with the rebound. Clippers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Westbrook against Gobert. Tries it from 19. The Clippers keep it alive. Leonard attacking over Edwards. They get it again. Zubac. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so a tie game here as we end the...
Please give a big round of applause for the Pharos.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Conley against Westbrook. Here's Leonard. That one, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 8 points for Anthony Edwards.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Westbrook against Conley. Here's Morris. First shot, first basket. He's off the blocks fast.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, Clark, puts a lot of energy into his charity work.
Yeah, he really does, and I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciated for it. He started the Why Not Foundation to help underserved communities, and they're doing some great work. Russ said, why not? Has always been his attitude whenever he's pursuing a tough goal, and thus he named his foundation the same way.
Here's George after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Morris, no good. Edwards looking it over. Conley left side. Here's the 3. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Westbrook. Outside for George. Over Edwards. A nice shot by George.
Really strong right there. George able to take the contact and muscle it up and in.
Westbrook against Conley. Passes it to Edwards. From past the arc. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Conley. And the pass to McDaniels. Towns wide open. No good on the triple. Clippers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Outside Leonard. Shoots over McDaniel.
2 minutes remaining in that. 2 minutes.
Left side Westbrook. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Zubac. In the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year team, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
Here's Leonard following the three by Minnesota. Oh, Morris in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. One-on-one here. McDaniels with the ball. George picks him up. Edwards can't hit. Clippers trail by 3. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor. And so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnover.
Shot by McDaniels, no good for Los Angeles. They've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Westbrook can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 5. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Fires the 3. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen for Towns. Gets an open look and hits. Towns has got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
Entering the league already with a good jump shot, Towns has improved his leg strength. That gives him even more consistency on that J of his.
That's the end of the first half.
All right, David, thank you.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 19. The Clippers, 12.
Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Got Nas Reed. Trent's out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Noel in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Clippers trail by 7. Westbrook drives in. Pass to Zubac. Here's Leonard. He can't get it to go. And Minnesota will come the other way.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Now here's Prince. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history. Not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Gordon's running. Feeds it to Powell. Up top, Plumlee. Guarded by Reed. Highland passes to Plumlee.
Mason Plumlee.
Minnesota leading by 3. 90 seconds now into the second half. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Kicks it out to Prince. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Prince, a really solid athlete, throwing it down nicely there.
Here's Highland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Plumlee. Kicks it out to Gordon. Powell down low. Guarded by Prince. The shot by Powell, no good. The Timberwolves shooting in this game, 45%. Noel passes to Anderson. Powell against Prince. Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the three. They get it back. Plumlee, and he converts the layup.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Alexander Walker. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And here's Prince outside. Doesn't go that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Powell with the bounce pass.
2 minutes.
And there's the pass to Gordon.
2 minutes.
Here's Highland. It's Powell on the wing. Outside Gordon. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And that one drops. Now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Cuts off the pass. That's tipped. And here we go. Powell heading to the hoop. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
You know, that's where the high release point of Batum worked to his advantage. Allowed him to get that shot off.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Nick Batum's length provides a huge bonus to his team. He's able to play and guard multiple positions.
Shot to stop the run. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Gordon. Here's Plumlee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there. Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Pass to Edwards. Left side, Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better and improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Westbrook kicks to George. And he feeds it to Plumlee. Unable to get that one. Towns with the defensive effort. Leonard against Edwards. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Minnesota on top, up by 4. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Marcus Morris is out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Pass to Leonard. Plumlee in the post. Gobert on him. Morris kicks to Westbrook. Buries the long-range jumper. Westbrook's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Gobert the screen. Edwards dishes to Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Edwards drawing the double team. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Dishes it to Morris. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Morris finds Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
And an excellent pass by Morris, a guy known for his finishing ability, but he also has the skills to facilitate.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. To the inside. Looking for McDaniels. He gets it there. And finished off by McDaniel.
Nadeed just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Conley kicks to Towns. Lets the 3 fly. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Right block shot. Morris passes to Westbrook. Now here's Zubac. Takes it out to Leonard from deep 3-point range. Oh, trying for it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Here's Westbrook. It's stolen by Edwards. Towns for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Leonard. They can't stop the run with that one. Now the pass to McDaniels. He dishes it to Gobert. Out to Conley. Driving to the basket. Here's Leonard. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
Oh, here's Edwards. Launches it to the left side wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Conley finds Towns. Now McDaniels. Back to Towns. Pass to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns, no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's George. That one misses. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Here's the lob to the hoop. A kick out to Towns. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 9-point game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George against Edwards. A nice shot by George.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Now here's McDaniel. He's covered by Leonard. Back to McDaniel. Spins. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Probably, David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. a Thursday night. And, Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. Clock at 6. Booker, with no one around, sinks the triple.
Well, that's the money maker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Outside, Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Out to the right wing. Conley, the pass to Towns. Shoots over KD. And is Towns missing?
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The pass to Booker. Over Edwards. That misses off the backboard. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the basket by Minnesota. With 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
Conley against Paul. Outside, Towns. Down low. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
On the wing, Booker. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
Now here's Conley. And here is McDaniel. Back to Conley. Outside, Towns. Deep. Another miss by Minnesota. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
And KD throws it down.
How about the ability of Durant to make those long strides to the rim and absorb the contact?
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
He just powered that one.
One of the game's top dunkers. Ball against Conley. Ball passes to Booker. Now here's Ayton. Booker in the post. Edwards defending. That's good from Booker on the assist by Ayton.
Excellent awareness from DeAndre Ayton. I love him setting up his teammates.
Conley dishes to Towns. Over to the wing. McDaniels kicks to Conley. Out to Edwards. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Phoenix leading by 6. Booker outside. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. From deep three-point range, the Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. Okogie misses.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
They get it back. Right wing. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And Edwards with the stop.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Outside, Katie. He takes it in. The 15-footer, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Gobert in the corner. Outside Edwards. Good D by Booker. The Suns shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
There seems to me to be a quiet toughness to Kevin Durant. This is a guy who makes his own decisions, shuts out the noise, and is willing to embrace change.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns lead by 7.
And please give a big round of applause for the Pop.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
So long, so athletic. Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Booker outside. Drives to the hoop. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Assist from
Booker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Outside Edwards. The 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness, because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
Durant, no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Towns with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kept alive. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Gobert the pass to Conley. The dish to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Good on the triple. McDaniels got himself on the board with 3 there.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Ball against Conley. With 3, Booker. He kicks it to Ayton. Another one falls for Phoenix.
This guy's so effective. DeAndre Ayton will take the mid-range if you concede it.
Ball against Conley. Right side, Edwards. Takes a 3. No good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Passes it to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. Booker against Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give it a sauce. Anthony Edwards flies high and finish over the defender.
Pass to Booker. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's McDaniels. Screen by McDaniel. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Rebound by the Suns. Paul, right side. Here's Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Conley against Paul. Out to Edwards. Back to Conley. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Booker with it. Picked up by Edwards. Conley against Paul. Booker outside. Puts up a 3. It's stolen by Gobert. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Towns. And it's Durant with the rebound. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. 6-point lead. Paul looking over the floor. KD on the wing. And he gets the bucket. That's 7 points for KD.
Kevin Durant's ability to catch and release before the defense can react, so critical, so sweet.
And so it's Phoenix in the draw. Thanks so much, David. And
your Minnesota Timberwolves, 15. The Suns, 23.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Taurean Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Reed. And it's Noel in at the point guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Ross kicks to Warren. Here's Payne. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Now Ross. Back to Payne. That shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
There's the screen. Prince against Warren. Here's Noel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Beasley passes to Payne. The offensive rebound. Goes back up. And it's off the back rim. No good. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Noel. Picked him clean. Warren on the wing. He's covered by Anderson. Back to Warren. Here's Beasley, guarded by Prince. Ross on the wing. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Landale's got the lead up to 10 now for Phoenix.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Noel passes to Anderson. Pass to Noel. Second shot opportunity. Here's Reed. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Phoenix leading by 10. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now here's Ross. He's tightly guarded.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut to the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possession. What's going on out there?
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Minnesota calls timeout.
See some awesome dancing, fans. It's time for the First Avenue Breakers. Another round of applause for the First Avenue.
Now here's Conley. Out to Edwards. And there's the pass to Towns. Can they get it? And the rejection by Ayton. Hall finds Booker. Over Edwards. Booker no good. Timberwolves trail by 12. Fires for three. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
And Durant puts up a deep three. Booker against Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Bobbed up there for Durant. Fast break, Minnesota. Conley leading the charge. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I love when Karl Anthony Towns is aggressive to score and willing to embrace the contact.
And Towns drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Edwards against Booker. Durant with a screen on Edwards. And again, it's the Suns missing. And so it's the Phoenix Suns bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. Outside Conley. Left side, Towns. Edwards looking it over. Back to Towns. The tray. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team's out.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Passes to Okogie. Just 4 to shoot. Plays it up and banks it in. And now an 11-point Phoenix lead.
Well, Josh Okogie, because of his ability to elevate a threat from the interior, that's a nice finish.
And here is Conley. Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Edwards in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Booker outside. over Edwards. Ayton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. It's stolen by Gobert. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And taken away by Paul. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Paul. Pass to Okogie. Ayton, the screen from the arc. That one, no good. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Outside Edwards. Towns dishes to Edwards. Conley against Paul. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Tries the spin move with the drive. The shot's good. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Booker outside. Ayton against Gobert. Paul outside. 6 to shoot. The drive by Booker. Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Outside Conley. A 3-ball. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Towns against Durant. Launches a 3. Gets a hand on it. Gobert pulls it in. Edwards against Booker. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Outside Conley. Here's Gobert. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Bobbed up there for Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Outside Towns. Beyond the arc. Booker pulls it in. Right side, Kevin Durant. So the Suns win it. And thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. So the Clippers win the tip. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Now here's Morris. It's George on the wing. Nifty move. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
The defense on George a little too tight there, but to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
George hits them both. Well, Smitty, these two teams have been around the block a few times. Both rosters filled with veterans.
No surprises tonight, BA. These guys have faced off on various teams so many times, they know all of their opponent's tricks.
Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Morris. George with it, now guarded by Booker. Oh, there's the alley! And stolen by Paul. Booker attacking, and Booker with the jam.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
There's a screen. Here's Leonard. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. Here's Paul. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. Morris against Durant. Here's Okogie from outside, off the mark. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, BA. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Westbrook. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Right at the basket is where Westbrook wants to be. He is fearless about going inside.
Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, they set the pick. Paul with it. Guarded now by George. Pass to Booker. 4-3. And the Suns get it back. Got a piece of it. George left side. Oh, denied by Durant.
KD's 7'5" wingspan in action. Swatting that one away.
And Ayton with the stuff.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Westbrook against Paul. Morris passes to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Paul against Westbrook. Outside Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
He handles like a point guard. KD looks at ease running that pick and roll.
George against Booker. And the jam by George.
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
Westbrook against Paul. Into the lane. Here's Ayton. Here's Okogie. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard outside. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Westbrook, the pass to George. And the jam by George.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup. Russell Westbrook's ranks on the all-time list are incredible. He's in the top 100 for points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And don't forget, he's a triple-double king.
Now here's Westbrook. George outside. There's 45 seconds left now in the first quarter. Can't hit that one.
Ivica Zubac. First personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw is good from Durant.
A multiple-time champion in this league. When Kevin Durant is healthy, he's a true force.
Paul against Westbrook. Pass to Durant for three. Sinks it from distance. Durant's got 6.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Paul passes to Aiden. Back to Paul from the arc. Offensive board.
Look at Durant making use of his height, winning the rebound and putting it back.
George outside. And the jam by George.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely, that was a thunder dunk. Wow. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Right out of the gate, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the center position.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
And here are the Clippers now. It's a 3-point game. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Ayton, the open look. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And last year's outcome was so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Paul against Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Nice D from Paul.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Booker. Puts up a 3. And they recover it. It's rebounded by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And George gets it to go on the assist from Morris. George has got 13.
So far, George's competitive play has worked well. He's getting just about everything to fall.
Ayton with a screen. Booker with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Booker, good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Morris, a screen on Booker. George, no good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Booker against Westbrook. Back to Booker. Fires the three. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
Back to Westbrook. There's a minute 47 left in the second period. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he knocks down the first one. And anytime a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, I don't feel it. Smitty, I don't believe him.
No, you shouldn't be. I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others.
Pass to George. Out to Leonard. Shoots from 12. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Morris for 3. Paul with a steal. Here's Okogie. Good work defensively by Leonard.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And now the Suns fast break. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Fires it from 18. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Leonard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Leonard's gotten 4 this quarter.
You see the focus from Kawhi. When he's deep inside, he's locked in on scoring.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Booker. Durant with a screen on George. And he's going for the oop here. And Durant with the big finish.
A graceful athlete in his prime of his career. Durant with great body control through contact.
1 second left. Morris for 3. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. It's all tied in Los Angeles. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting around 50% in the game so far. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Leonard against Warren. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. To the middle. Stolen by Payne. Down low. Kicks it out to Warren for the lead. On target from range. And the Suns lead by 1.
Such a confident score. We've seen Warren go off for 50+ in a game.
Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Westbrook against Payne. George outside. good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Picked up by Baisley. To the paint. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Outside Ross. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Nice play there from Terrence Ross to create something on the trip and earn his way to the line.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Here's Highland. Gordon, right side. From downtown, gets the 3 ball to go. Gordon's got himself on the board with a 3 there. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Kicks it out to Warren. Gordon against Ross. Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. Here's Landale. And he goes in for the dunk.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
2 minutes remaining.
Deflected. And he recovers it.
2 minutes.
Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Pass to Warren from behind the arc. And they'll get another chance. Goes back up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Tough defense on that play for Warren. It's a credit to his shooting ability that he was able to get the shot off at all.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Landale. Kevin Durant comes in for Baisley. Booker, he's checked in for Ross. And it's Paul in for Payne. George against Booker. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. He's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
George outside. Shoots over Booker. Westbrook, the pass to Leonard. Westbrook against Paul. Morris for 3. They get it again. Zubac. Leonard outside. Westbrook outside. Clock at 6. Tries yet again. Out to Leonard. Morris outside. Fires from the wing. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Morris. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Talent, luck, a little bit of both. Kawhi right there with the sick bailout.
Ayton, a screen on Leonard. Here's Okogie. No good on the triple. Now Leonard. Kicks it to George. Let's go with a 3. Can't knock in the 3. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going.
Please give a big round of applause for your
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Pass to Zubac. And here's Westbrook. Misses the baby hook. Booker against Leonard. Leans from outside. On the wing, Durant. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass to take the lead. Westbrook, that's good.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Oh, George with a steal. Westbrook to pass to George. To the left side wing. Zubac finds George. It's deflected. They recover it. Tries again. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac is for Los Angeles. They've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. For three, George. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. And he's going to the line for two. The officials saw contact, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Russell Westbrook taking 2 shots.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart.
The previous play is under
19.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Okogie. Throws it up high, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's George. Oh, right between the eyes. All net that time.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Outside Booker. Durant with a screen on George. Booker, the pass to Durant. Oh, Morris with a steal. Westbrook right side. Kicks it to George. A good chance here. He gets it in there. And it's a 3-point Clipper lead.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
Paul against Westbrook. Paul passes to Durant. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
He keeps a low profile, but make no mistake, KD lives for the big shot.
Pass to Leonard. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. All right, right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
The confidence Leonard has is impressive. Calm, cool, and collected, stepping up to the stripe.
Booker's shot is good.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Here's Westbrook. Count it!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Outside Durant. Ayton, a screen on Morris.
Yeah! And that's what he does. KD, a crunch time assassin.
Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Leonard outside. Pass to Morris. Tries it from 19. And Chris Paul clears it away. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And so they foul intentionally.
Russell Westbrook, fourth personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. There's no one better to make decisions down the stretch than CP3, working his way to the line in a tight game.
Huge shots. Tremendous job stepping up in a big way for them at the stripe.
Pass to Morris. Deflects the pass. Here's Okogie. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it. for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Sure, from three-point range.
You know what? You have bigs who can threaten you with the triple where you have to at least respect it. But when you think about Karl Anthony Towns, in multiple seasons, he's hit over 40% from three.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. 6 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Conley against Westbrook. Conley passes to Edwards. Outside Conley. And the 3 off target. Conley against George. Out to Leonard. Unable to get that one. And Minnesota the other way with it now. McDaniels from long range. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Morris. And he converts the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Conley. Tipped away. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Westbrook with it, pulls up at the elbow. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
The drive by Westbrook. Yep, that one's good.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Now Conley. Pass to Towns. Tries to spin move. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal.
What do you think the keys are that can help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers.
LA basketball.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the score by the Clippers. Spins. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
George, right side. 50 seconds left in the first quarter here. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Conley against Westbrook. Pass to Towns. Picked by Gobert. And it's off from three-point range.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Zubac passes to George. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Not a lot of wings are willing to score inside like Paul George. I mean, part of why he's elite at his position.
Conley against Westbrook. Outside McDaniels. To the inside. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
It's all tied in Los Angeles. And will be...
Fans, your Clippers, Houston team. Fans, let's give up
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Got a hand on it. Now here's George. Morris outside. Leonard on the wing. Back to Morris. Pass to Zubac. Leonard outside. 5 to shoot. Driving inside. Count it. Good. Leonard's got his first bucket in this one.
You see how composed Leonard is close to the bucket? Knows exactly how to score at will.
Conley against Westbrook. Conley passes to McDaniels. Towns with the ball. The kick out to Edwards. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Here's George. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. George has got 6 points.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find he's a selfless distributor.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Leonard. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Morris for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But Greg, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Edwards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Pass to Leonard. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Towns with a rebound. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Boy, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
Now here's Morris. He's got 5. George, right side. And that comes off the assist by Morris. George has got 4 this quarter.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Outside Conley. Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Leonard.
And communication made that play. Leonard just reads his teammate and knows exactly where to be for the alley-oop.
Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Towns. And the league saw a dramatic rise in the number of take fouls to stop the fast break. Clark, was the time right to make a change?
No doubt about it, B.A. Anything that slows down the game in an artificial manner needs to be eliminated from the game. So I think it was overdue, but the fact that they got to this point is good.
There's the three. Fires hitting the triple. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his three-point shooting.
Conley passes to Edwards. Outside Conley. To the middle to halt the run. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Anthony Edwards.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Now here's Leonard. 7 points in the game. Pass to Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see. Ball movement.
Now Edwards. 32 seconds left in the first half. Down low. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Westbrook against Conley. For 3, George. And again, it's the Clippers.
That's a go-to shot for him, and for defenders, very difficult to contest.
Pass to Edwards. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
LA basketball.
Here's Westbrook. He got it off in time. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
With the score, your Clippers 26, the Timberwolves 21.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Paul George has been sensational.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Naz Reid. Kyle Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Noel in at the 1. The Clippers in the lead. Well, if you want consistency at the 5 spot, Mason Plumlee is a good player to have in the rotation, Clark.
Could not agree with you more, B.A. A consummate professional and extremely hard worker. Rebounds at a high level, and he is one of the best playmaking centers in the NBA.
And they're running. Here's Highland. Finished off the break.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. The 3. Powell pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Batum outside, over to the wing. Here's Highland. Inside. It's Powell on the wing. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
First one falls.
First team foul. At the line for the...
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Powell. To the middle. Stolen by Reed. To the inside. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Prince doing a nice job with his quickness in transition. He's right there to finish the break strong.
Gordon with it. Pass to Highland. Pulls up. And again, it's the Clippers converting. The Timberwolves trail. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Prince. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
First free throw is good.
Taurean Prince at the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Powell. Here's Highland. Banked it in off the glass. 6 points for him.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
1:58 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Batum against Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Reed. Back to Noel. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Defense. LA basketball.
The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Gordon outside. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Highland. Batum outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Ball to the Timberwolves.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Noel. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Prince. The 3 is up. Plumlee pulls down the board. Well, Los Angeles shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Gordon on the wing. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Yep, that one goes.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Here's Noel. 9-point game. To the left wing. Here's Prince. Now covers. Pass to Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Here's Noel. Launches the 3. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Powell for 3. Reed with the rebound. To the paint. Trying to get back on track. Prince with the bucket. Prince has got 7.
Three-pointer.
You know, the NBA is all about the three-point shot right now, and Prince can really shoot it from out there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers leading by 6 as we wrap up. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Second personal.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. McDaniels, that's good.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Morris outside. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And the Clippers lead by 5. Minnesota shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. From outside the arc. Westbrook with the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
It's George on the wing. And stolen by Edwards. 3 on 3. And there's the lob. It's stolen by Leonard. And here's George. Leonard outside. The turnaround jumper. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
They've also been showing a standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Now here's Leonard. Up and over Conley. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pounded by Westbrook. Towns, that's good.
A high percentage shooter from the field. Towns recognizes what good shot selection is.
Leonard outside. Zubac with a screen on McDaniels. Kicks it to George. 4 on the clock. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. McDaniels from long range. Towns finds McDaniels. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Pass to Morris. Back to Westbrook. Back to Morris. Lets the 3 fly. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, talk about an advanced playmaker. Westbrook can make passes that other players just can't.
Now here's Conley. The kick out to Edwards. This one for 3. The offensive rebound. McDaniels from long range. Oh, misses the dunk.
With not a defender in sight, there's no one to blame but himself.
George outside. Pass to Leonard. No one near him. Rebound Minnesota.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
And here's Edwards outside. He's off on that one.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
From deep. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Westbrook against Conley. Westbrook, the pass to George. Towns against Leonard. The kick out to Morris. Pass to Westbrook. And he lobs it up. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And here are the Timberwolves. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Gobert with a screen on Morris. Back to Conley. Now Edwards. Fires the three, and he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. The game's on the line. He knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. They're losing by 5. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what do you think?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
So the Clippers win it. This one, all right, Alec, thank you.
centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Here's McLaughlin. It's Rivers on the wing. 5 on the clock. No good that time. Some solid defense from 8. The pass to Okogie. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
Now here's Rivers. Takes it inside. Here's Edwards. That shot is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. Unloads. They get the rebound. Ayton. Pass to Okogie. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block. Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future. And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Outside, KD. Shoots over Towns. A second chance effort. And the basket by Okogie.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Monty Williams. David.
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Passes it to Rivers. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Out to Edwards. Here's McLaughlin. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Outside Durant. Pulls up. High post. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
2 minutes.
It's Rivers on the wing. Out to Edwards. Outside, Towns. There's the triple. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Sun shooting well off the usual numbers, around 29% so far. Pass to Okogie. Now Ayton. Ball outside. Fires from deep. Shoots from 12. Off the left rim and out.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
Now here's Ayton. No points in the game yet for him. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Durant sets his screen for Booker. Lobbed up there for Durant. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's slam, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
32 seconds left in the first quarter. For three, Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Booker outside. Durant with a screen on Edwards. To the inside. Towns with the steal. It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vamonos. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's a Kogi in at the small forward. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. The Suns trailing. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Bobbed up there for Durant. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Guys tend to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times. But you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Edwards looking it over. Outside, Towns. No good from outside. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Here's a Kobe, and he goes in for the tie.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. It's hauled in by the Suns. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, it's been years and years of coaches trying to figure out how you stop Kevin Durant. Just so long, so agile, and too good.
Here's McLaughlin. And the pass to Edwards. Looking to end the run. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. KD passes to Booker. KD a screen on Edwards. Bobbed up there for Durant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
2 minutes.
Ayton against Gobert.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Here's Durant. A putback. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by the Suns.
Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. KD on the wing. Shoots over Towns. No good off the back of the rim. Timberwolves trail by 5. outside Edwards. Kicks to Rivers. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Here's Okogie. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Okogie's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's McLaughlin, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Booker left side. Shoots. Can't hit that one. And Minnesota now the other way. Left side, Towns. McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. Durant with the steal. On the wing, Booker, the 3. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Towns wide open. Off target from three-point range. Gobert against Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. At the ball. And a close game so far through the first half of the great interview, Dick.
The Timberwolves 15. Fans, let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Naj Reid out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Conley. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 spot. And Minnesota has possession after the Suns pick up 2. Prince outside. Back to Conley. 5 to shoot. Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the 3. Suns leading by 7. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul.
Jaden McDaniels.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Warren. Pass to Baisley. And it's Payne in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. From 18 feet away. The shot will not fall. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Back to McDaniel. Prince up top. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lets it go from 14.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Now Ross. And yes, it's good. And the Suns lead by 9.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Conley, the pass to Reed. Now here's Ross. He's guarded closely. And here is McDaniel. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Phoenix leading by 8. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. For 3, Ross. And there's another turnover by the Suns.
Timberwolves ball.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Prince. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Now here's Payne, over by Conley. Deep two from Ross. And the Suns miss again. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Prince. Sinks that one from the post. And now just a 3-point Suns lead.
Well, he's getting bodied up, but Taurean Prince has a pretty decent body himself, so not minding it one bit.
Now here's Ross.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive season.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. 1:24 left to play in the third. McDaniels kicks to Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Prince in the corner. Now here's Reed. Guarded close, and it's good. 2 points.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Warren dishes to Ross. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's McDaniels. Prince outside. Outside Conley. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. They looking around. Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Edwards drives in and finished off by Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Timberwolves lead by.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre out there with Durant, and it's a Kogi in at the 3. Who's out there for Phoenix?
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
Minnesota in the lead. Here's McLaughlin. Passes it to Rivers. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. McLaughlin, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Count that one.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Here's McLaughlin. Outside, Towns. Right side, Edwards. He takes it in, and he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
And Durant launches from deep, and Ayton throws it down.
and he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's McLaughlin. Outside, Towns. Out to Edwards. Going inside, and Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Ball outside. KD, that's for 2. Kobe, the pass to KD. And he lays it straight in. Durant's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Happy to put the team on his back, especially in the biggest of moments. Durant nails a huge shot.
McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. They get it again. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Towns against Durant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Suns have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Booker outside. KD a screen on Edwards. And Booker is good for 3. Now it's a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Booker is the leader, and you got to trust him in that spot.
For 3, Edwards. The pass to McLaughlin. The kick out to Towns. Now here's Rivers. He's tightly guarded. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, the defense cannot allow Austin Rivers to do that. He loves embarrassing them with the handle.
Pass to Booker. Durant sets a screen for Booker. The ball. Towns against KD. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Here he goes. Outside, Towns. For 3. Another miss by Towns.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there. This guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
Here is Edwards after the Suns pick up 2. Passes it to McLaughlin. Back to Edwards. To the paint. McLaughlin, no good. Here's the Suns with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Booker against Edwards. Booker with it. Pass to Durant. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. It was all right, David. Thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
It's a very special day on the count, and the depth of these two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Now here's Paul. Outside Durant. Ayton with a screen. And Durant with the big finish.
How do you match up with KD? This guy is so good at taking what the defense gives him. Good luck.
Westbrook with it. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Well, operating near the rim has always been a strength of Russell Westbrook. All the physical gifts come to bear.
Pass to Durant. There's the drive. And Durant slams it home.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
Westbrook against Paul. Leonard with the ball. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Assist from
Leonard's got 5 points.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Paul. Inside. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender. And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Left side Booker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Part of why Devin Booker has been an all-star, never afraid to mix it up on the interior.
Westbrook against Paul. Morris outside. Lets it fly. Here's Zubats. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix the other way now. It's an even 3-on-3 break. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament. Well, superstars understand the contact is part of the game. Paul George willing to play through it.
Ayton with a screen. Here's Paul. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Westbrook. Puts the move on, and Westbrook slams it home.
You can make the case Russell Westbrook elite in the history of the game at the point guard position. How about those hops?
Ayton, a screen on Leonard. Pass to Ayton. Up and in on the layup. Ayton's gotten his second bucket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Booker against George. And he banks in the layup.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Outside Booker. It's rebounded by Zubats. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Graham.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Here's Westbrook. No good there. Nice D from Paul. The Suns trailing. Here's Okogie. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Clippers have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Leonard on the take. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Okogie. Ayton, the screen on Leonard. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Leonard. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Clippers ahead. They're up by 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. Here they are.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. George's shot is off. The Suns leading.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant, a selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Here's Westbrook. The Suns clear it. Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever.
BA, to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft.
Westbrook against Paul. George outside. To stop the run, and the jam by George.
The assist.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor, and finding his open teammate.
Pass to Booker. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Back to Booker. No good. And Los Angeles the other way now. George with it. Now guarded by Ayton. George, no good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Up top, Booker. He's guarded by Zubac. Outside, Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Booker. He drops it from range. Booker's got 5 now.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
Paul against Westbrook. Shakes him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Kevin Durant. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, BA, courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
George with it. Now guarded by Booker. And he gets that one. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, Paul George balances his perimeter game with the ability to work in the painted area.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. George outside. Zubac with a screen on Booker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
George hits them both. And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a three-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
Out to Leonard. The three. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, to think back in college, the three-point shot was a real struggle for Kawhi Leonard. Now it's become a strength.
Outside Paul. Aiden with a screen. Here's Durant. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
Leonard outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
And Leonard drops them both.
This guy turned himself into one of the league's top talents. Kawhi Leonard continues to be a dominant two-way force.
Durant against Leonard. Durant, pass to Paul. Back to Durant. The Suns need to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Substitution on the court.
The Clippers trail. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Gordon. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Left side Payne. With 1 on the clock. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the... And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Suns ahead, up by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Norman Powell out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Highland in at the point guard position.
Well, Terrence Ross's game lends itself to a dunk waiting to happen. This guy is tremendous as an athlete.
First team
Powell outside. On the take. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. And boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
And you talk about Powell's athleticism. Doris, he is fearless on his drives to the bucket.
I don't want to meet him at the cup, BA, because he could put you on a poster fast. And on the other end of the floor, he's got the wingspan and athleticism to make any assignment something he is capable of handling.
Ross can't get it to go. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
Phoenix foul. Darius Baisley. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Powell. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
I'll tell you, I'd love to see someone take the contact head on. And Norman Powell welcoming the challenge.
Outside Payne. Outside Warren. Three-pointer. Plumlee pulls down the board. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. Back to Powell for the lead. Plumlee down low. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Baisley. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Highland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And they take the lead. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Touch right around the rim by Nick Batum. Go ahead, score inside. Nick, show him what you got.
Payne, the pass to Ross. Here's Landale, guarded by Batum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for your Suns.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Highland, defended by Payne. Out to Powell. It's stolen by Warren. Baisley in the post. Batum's on him.
That level of physicality and hops by Baisley, that's a big-time statement.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul.
Phoenix foul.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Powell. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
Here's Payne driving in. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Norman Powell.
Third team foul.
He misses the free throw. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Landale. Durant comes in for Baisley. Okogie's checked in for Warren. And it's Devin Booker in for Ross.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
To the wing on the left. Here's Powell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Booker. And the Suns get it back.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
He takes it in. Highland out to Gordon. 1:07 left in the third. Here's Plumlee. Batum right side. Stolen by Booker.
LA foul. Mason Plumlee. Second personal foul. Fourth team.
If you are a defender guarding Kevin Durant, you have got to have great stamina, both mentally and physically. He is as well-rounded an offensive player as the game has ever seen. And boy, good night when he starts to cook.
And the Suns making a change here. Paul's checked in. On the wing, Durant. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Now Leonard kicks it out to Westbrook. To the middle. Zubats with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Morris.
Well, Marcus Morris is a guy who is...
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Morris Sr. at the line for 2.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video.
The previous play is under
Be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
6 to shoot. Leonard on the wing. And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, a multiple-time winner of Finals MVP. Kawhi Leonard understands I've got my offensive game in rhythm. Let me go to work.
Morris against Durant. Over Morris. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 1. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Suns.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth dance team.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's George. Second chance effort. And he sinks the layup.
Well, Paul George has length, and that allows him to contribute on the backboards.
Booker against George. And Booker, here we go. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Russell Westbrook. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble. And they've made the most of their chances there as well.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
And then Westbrook slams it in.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
It's Booker on the wing. Knocked loose. Westbrook with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Misses from close range. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. The kick to Durant. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Morris.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Leonard double team. Out to the right wing. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
They have a never give up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Call against Zubac. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So it's Phoenix now. They trail by 3. Shot clock at 6. Here's Durant at the drive. Blocked. And they get it back. Goes back up. And right through it goes. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Westbrook outside. Leonard passes to Westbrook. Out left to the wing. Zubac finds George. And the jam by George.
Well, have yourself a night, Paul George. Everything working for him right now.
Westbrook against Paul. Booker for 3 to tie it up. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist by Booker. And that ties it up.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
And the seasoned veteran, the big shot maker, Russell Westbrook.
Outside Paul. Left side Booker. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. George outside. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Out to Leonard. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. It's Durant with a drive. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, we know know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA, and if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
George outside. Shoots a fadeaway. Offensive rebound. Back to Leonard. Second shot opportunity. He can't get it to go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Pass to Aiden to take the lead. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Second personal foul.
For big, Aiden is pretty solid from the line. He could have this in the bag.
And so both free throws good. And it's a two-point ball game.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Westbrook against Paul. Leonard for three. Again, the miss by Leonard.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Westbrook into the lane. Counted.
This guy is clutch. He's money. The game's in the balance. Russell Westbrook says it's my turn.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
At the line for Phoenix.
And so he drops them both. And it's a four-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a two-possession game.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. They're losing by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
12 seconds left in the final quarter. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
And Chris Paul has always proven willingness to be ready in the clutch. And now it's about making free throws.
He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
Phoenix, get on your feet and give a warm welcome to you, Suns Dancer.
Leonard for 3. And Aiden pulls it down. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team would get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put an offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace.
To the